ensure that obviously in celebrating my wedding there is local empowerment. Because that's what we preach all the time. By we I mean government. Like I'm a servant. But unfortunately I try to empower young Batswana to provide services here at my wedding. And all didn't go as planned. Now going forward, I think it's best left to discussions between me and the service provider. But the one thing that I can confirm is that indeed I obliged to the contractual agreement that we had. The contractual agreement was such that by the wedding day, all payments must be made such that all services can be delivered. That's what I did. But I can tell you, not one service was delivered. And by virtue of the fact that we are hardworking people, we believe in working night and day. This can be what I pitched it after 11 o'clock on Friday night. Friday night, I spent the day trying to salvage what was left. The service provider, there is a problem. I got to know the service provider when I was looking for the service, which was when I was doing arrangements, which was about 3 to 3.5 months back. Yeah. And then we agreed on the service that she's going to be providing. I paid half of the quotation as per the agreement, and I paid the last half of the quotation a week before the wedding in order to enable her to provide the service. At the end of the day, I don't want to give you details as to what is going on because there is possibilities of legal litigation. Because I simply told her to go and tell me the services that she provided so that we can reach an agreement before any legal connotations are put in place. But yesterday when we met, she was adamant for any. She's gonna give like a certain portion, but she's going to maintain the majority, which was unacceptable to me. So I am taking action. I'm not letting it go, but I'm not at liberty to tell you what that action is. I talked to her at length yesterday. The first time, the very first day we met, when I went to see her product, when I went to her company premises, I told her who I am, and I told her the intensity with which I need this job handled with, and she promised to deliver. And not at any one point in time, I don't want to leave even the 2 payments that I made. She has never told me, you should make a payment. I was simply reading the terms and conditions attached to the quotation and complying with it. I don't want to describe my wedding. I can't describe it. There was a lot of emancipation, if I may call it that, where we tried to bring anything back, and that's what gave me courage. My cousins, relatives, friends were here, but we managed. At the end of the day, I stood up and I told them I love my wife, which is what matters. I take grace in the fact that at church everything went well. Le moruti ka hana ang cancel during my marriage. It was as if he has gotten in between me and the relationship that I have with God. Because the words that he was uttering are purely what emanates from the friendship or the relation that I've acquired with God.
There was supposed to be an extra tent, nearly complimentary. So because we were struggling with that tent, but it's a provided it's but it's a provided le gone go mo ibile go thanise image ya rona because batho ne ba se ba bua gore flooring tsa lona di a tlhela gore le gore I'll show you a picture of flooring at the
church. Pupela ga lo sa tshitante tse di mo ntse rena khanya flooring.
Wana go mo ke yone flooring ye wa e bona ke le se ke tsa go e ba dimela e tlhetse ke le se ke ba dimela carpet e le go flooring le ona ya bone e tlhetse so how le bana ka re go mo go maswe because do di tlhetse flooring e tlhetse but it's not my problem nna ne ke sa provide flooring flooring e provide ke netlane sister ba ra ke etsa
bona bidio morati
ke tsa ke ba di bona re dilo tse di motse it's not true. The agreement was we pitched the tent on Wednesday. We did. We draped the tent on Thursday. We did. And thereafter I made a flooring and I was in the phone. For now we are done on Thursday with the draping and the pitching of the tent.
What about the other tent?
The other tent was just a small tent with chairs lining up, just for the overflow. The main tent that was paid for was this one, hence the concentration on this tent. Let me show you the quote. Someone the quotation abong ga ba mo koloi. Nda ke ba bontsha. Mpa quotation abong ga ba ngai.
So 75,000 about 21.
75,000 pay. They didn't pay 75,000. They paid 53,000. Hey, was there any tent that fell hala go za di capital in Samotante?
No, tante go was it the video.
Never the side police because it's not flooring.
But this tante rep ka gore ba
eno wa go ba compensate kana yang ka gore ba fila gore ha wa ira
nna ke fila ba so compensate because one, the fact that flooring ya bone ne sa nna sentle tarnished my image. Two, the fact that they delayed with their flooring and started late tarnished my image as well. So I'm not going to compensate them.
The Voice speaks for itself.